All right, guess not. You want to talk real quick, Jeff? Hold on, I got a special announcement from Jeff. No way. Watch the whole. People's Convoy, how are we doing tonight? How many, by a show of hands, how many of you guys and gals actually watched all of the live stream or the recording or most of it? All right, the hands that I don't see up, you guys have got to go back tonight or tomorrow morning. Go to the peoplesconvoy.org and watch it. There's a private meeting that they started with Senator Ron Johnson and Ted Cruz. Okay, they allowed a live stream to pipe back to our landing spot, but no press was allowed, so that was very good. Then all of a sudden, 45 press members came in. A lot of them were pretty aggressive, and you won't believe how powerful our team's response was. You gotta watch it. It's unbelievable. I can't pronounce his name because it's French, but there's like a handsome 6 foot. Yeah, there's a handsome black guy with the cowboy hat. He's only 18 years old. Most of us have seen him. He's been with us since Adelanto. He flew out today. He's got a French name. Can't remember how to pronounce it. But John L. Shout out to John L. He put the press on blast. Those of you who didn't see it, you have to watch it. They came after Brasi pretty powerfully, and he stood up. He's 18 years old, 6'3", and he said, "Excuse me. Be quiet. It's my turn to talk." And he laid it out. And guess what? The legacy mainstream media does not know how to deal with something like that counters the narrative of KKK, racist. He actually said those words and said, "You're ridiculous. You're dividing the country. Let me tell you how it is." And he threw the Constitution, the pocket Constitution down, actually earlier, on the table in front of two senators, powerful senators, and 45 news people, and he said, "What good is this?" I mean, you guys got to watch it. So listen, without any further ado, we got people sitting on a bunch of boxes over here. How many of you people know who RFK Jr. is? Kennedy family, Bobby Kennedy. All right, I founded an organization called the Unity Project to fight the mandates, and we've been a co-organizer, and we bought $50,000 worth of Bobby Kennedy's books, 3,000 of them. I need volunteers to strip those things open, and I want everybody to take a book. And I'm telling you, if you got a short attention span, read chapter 1 and read the last chapter if you don't want to read the whole book because it's fairly thick. It'll blow you away. I've been in the early treatment fight. Dr. Pierre Corey, Dr. Paul Alexander, close personal friends of mine. I've worked with Dr. Corey Daly for the last 2 years on the board of the FLCCC Alliance, ivermectin, and I lived the stories in this book with all of the people in the book, and you have to read it. So if we can get volunteers, let's open those, and I don't want to take away from the living poet or whatever you called him. Here's Paul. Paul, come up real quick. Paul Alexander just got here. There's one thing that I would ask, okay? We want to do in corporate America, and it certainly hell isn't the case with our politicians. He has my respect, and he's somebody, along with Marcus and Mike and others, that I'll know for the rest of my life. So I'm honored and deeply blessed to be a part of this movement. It's one of the most amazing experiences I've had in my entire life. With no further ado, Dr. Paul Alexander.
They live right up the road, so basically we'll walk up there anyway. So, but they had a big American flag, birthday blanket, and
I haven't seen any of them.
yeah, I know they were just up here. So
Yeah, I think it's on my first time, but I haven't seen them since.
yeah, I appreciate it. We'll find them.
Do you guys want a book?
I already have a book, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, one. Okay.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Excuse me. Hey.
If I see him, I'll tell him you're looking
So,
for him.
Brian spoke already, so I could follow Brian or even welcome. Look, I think today
Taking a whole box.
what you guys need to know is that Brian already told you we went to the Senate, and I just wanted to say the key is that Senator Johnson and Senator Cruz are not falling apart and holding this firm. This is going to be solved at the electoral level on the one hand in November, but we have to put pressure on those 8 to 9 Congress people who we're going to have to flip in the House. And we're going to have to work on Manson in West Virginia. And we have a lot of plans of what we're going to do. But I wanted to say something because I reminded the Senate today and the House what this is about. What happened here was that when this pandemic began, it was the trucker for 2 years that forward faced this virus, the worst variants that we had. Say, USA! USA! Listen to me. Look, I'm a Canadian citizen.
You got a book?
And I am a legal resident of this country. So I have allegiance to 2 flags. But I'll tell you, America is the greatest country on earth. I have come to learn. And I have never been able to understand how could American people be so kind. I have never met people like Americans. How they open their heart regardless of where you are. And especially the trucker. I started this in Ottawa. And I continued in Adelanto here in California. And I think the truck of the United States is demonstrating to the world how this will be done. And I am pleading with you, with Brian and all involved, that we stay together and we try to sort this out. Now is the time that we rely on our families and we tighten up and we have our faith and we work hard together here. And again, I know Brian briefs you guys every day, and we're going to wait until tomorrow to see what is unfolding tomorrow in terms of if you're going down on the Beltway, etc. But just know that today we had very good meetings in the Senate and the House, and we will win this. And I want to say, USA! 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 USA!
USA! USA!
Okay, I want to introduce you to America's poet. 1 second. This is Mr. William Owens, and he has a special feature for us tonight. And I just want to tell you all how much I love you people, because we love you. Some of the best people in the world are here tonight. Thank you very much. Woo!
Well, hello everybody. I'm from Washington State. I never really talked in front of anybody.
Let's hear from
But I came here with the support of my best friend who's a trucker. And he wrote this poem for everybody. And I promised him that I'd come here and share it. So, here it goes. The poem's entitled Ottawa. And it's inspiring. It's inspired us just like all those people up there did. There are plenty of things that have come to mind. We're letting our leave us behind. We're laying our liberties down at their feet while political correctness litters our
I love America. I love America. I love America. How many people love America? I love America. I love America. I love America. America. I love America. One of the things that we need in our leadership today is authenticity. We see a nation that's in turmoil because people are not authentic anymore. And that's one of the things I love about the truckers in this nation. They're real. They're taking it to the leaders, and it's taken authentic people to bring accountability back to America. Without authenticity, there cannot be change. And it starts with us. My name is William Owens. I travel this country in my RV, sharing poetry and inspiring hearts. And he's going to play a soundtrack, and I want to share this poem with you. We're good on the drums. Called Authenticity. I believe it will challenge your heart, because before we can expect change from our leaders, we got to start with change with ourselves. Whenever you're ready, spin Authenticity for me. And I believe that it is time that we embrace what God is calling us to do. Yeah. Authenticity is calling me. Authenticity. Down on the music just a little bit. Authenticity is calling me. Is exposing the me. Excuse me, DJ, the music's too loud for me, man. Mr. DJ, music's too loud.